Hi guys, so this was requested by the Kickstarter creator, just asking to sort of show an unboxing. So here's my box that I got a couple of days ago from Fantasy Coins, and I'm excited to show everybody them because I think they're cool. So I thought I'd do one, just give you a feel for what you could expect, especially if you're thinking about the next Kickstarter, which I'd strongly recommend. Yeah, I think they're very nice quality. I was just going to show you a few sets. So the sets I bought were the Dwarven, the Elven, the Japanese, and the gold bars. They come in these boxes, okay, which I think are quite nice. What you will notice, yours won't probably come like that, because if they do this and stuff happens, then that happens. Which is a shame. A little bit of sellotape would have prevented that. Is it a big deal? No. Have any coins been damaged? No. But it is what it is. So you open it up. It's just like a standard box. I actually think it's been quite well packaged. I don't quite know why it does what it does. It's two separate plastic bits. So off they come. And then you've got your various coins. So as you can see, they've got a good feel to them, or a noise to them. They are quite light, there's no denying it, but then they're dirt cheap for what they are. So here's our Elven Coin. There's a little stag. They're of varying quality, so that one I'd say is quite good. This one, you can see, it looks about the same in the light, but that one's slightly less washed. And then I actually have a, oh there you go, this one, as you can see, has been quite more heavily washed. I think ultimately it doesn't really matter. It's not as uniform as perhaps would be ideal, I won't lie, but in the same breath it's certainly not that big a deal. They stack quite nicely, as you can see. I'll turn this light off. I'm trying to get good light here, but alas, I don't have it. So yeah, they stack quite nicely, and I've tightened this too much. As you can see, their sides are maybe, that's the only thing I'm maybe a bit disappointed about. Again, it doesn't look that bad. Here you go, you can sort of see the inconsistency. It's annoying, but it's certainly not a big deal. So then you have the silver. The silver do tend to be a bit darker, there's no denying it. But again, nice-ish quality, you can't really complain with it. So there's the moon. They do look fantastic under the camera, there's no denying it. And there's the tree. And again, I mean, they're sort of, I don't know, 50p weight if anyone is from the UK. I have no idea what that will be in dollars, but yeah. And again, I think for the money, you really can't argue with them, so they stack up quite nicely. And then we have the gold ones, which are here. I'm really sorry about the focusing. So there's the owl and the squirrel, and they are pretty, there's no denying it. So that's our first lot. The Elven coins. My only real thoughts is that sort of that inconsistency on the darkening or the ink or whatever it is. It's a bit of a shame, but it's not enough to sort of get too pissy about. So next we're going to move on to the best coins. Seriously, if you are thinking of buying them, these are the best. So this is the Dwarven coins, and they're just cool shapes, and they're just cool, period. So let's just get these out. And again, they seem to have a bit more heft to them as well. So they're just slightly heavier. So here's our silver coin, and you can see that's sort of been quite heavily done. But look at that, that is pretty good. I mean, I can't really, the detail of the runes. I mean, we are not talking, there's my thumb for an analysis, we are not talking small, big here. Seriously nice. So that's the silver. Then we get to the gold. So there's some dwarf and an anvil. I'm not sure if I showed you the silver. Silver is a crossed shield and a helmet you saw. And then finally the coppers. The thing I like about these, if you can just sort of see, the gold and the silver of the elves are the same size, whereas the gold actually has more sides to it. So these are obviously different. You've got 1, 2, 3, well, it's an octagon I think, whereas the other one is a hexagon, so that's cool. And then you've got these sort of snazzy, I'm sorry about the focus, my camera is not liking it at all, but yeah, you've got the glare plus thingy. So yeah, you've got a little hammer, and yeah, you can see there, you can see how it's been shaded there and not that side. So like the embossing is not sort of deep enough to get a lot of colour in there, but still very nice indeed. So again, they stack really nicely. And let's not forget, what is this, $10 a pack? We're not talking a lot of money. I mean, for what they are, it's fantastic. That leads on to the next ones, and I won't lie, these are simply the best. So these are the gold bars that you get with, so you can get 10 of these in a pack. And they are really heavy, and they are so cool. So these ones are just seriously good. There is no two ways about it. Actually, I haven't even opened all of them, but yeah, these are seriously impressive. So you can see that this is the set. They come with 3. I got three sets, so you get 1 extra, 1 loose. I think they're going to sell them in packs of 9 going forward. But that's a cool sound. So look at those. You can't go wrong with those. If we put them, well, they're cold. I'm in my garage, but you can put them there in relation to those. You can see the size. They are solid. Oh, and awesome. So, I mean, if I had to choose, if I was only buying one lot, then I think if it was me, I would probably buy the Dwarven set and get some cool Dwarven bars. I regret not getting a big bar, but you know, you live and learn. The last set I've got to show you is the Japanese set, and again, these are really impressive. So they're very different as well. So first of all, these were bought for Yido, which is a fantastic worker placement game, but these are the copper coins. So they've got a little kanji. I don't actually know if they mean anything. I'd be interested to know if anyone knows. And I'd say these are probably the most consistently washed of all of them. They're all the same. I think these are probably the best. The sides are not so great, but they are definitely all really good. So there's your coppers. The silver is actually much smaller than a copper. I'm being quite critical, but I do think these are all fantastic, I have to say. So you've got your copper there. In relation to that, it's the just bigger than my thumbnail. So it is quite small, but again, they look really cool. They do stack, sort of. Okay, so if I was playing Yido, these are going to be 3 monies. And you can see they stack quite nicely. And then we get to the other big ones. It's the big chunky coins which I think really show the best promise. They're so good. These are the gold, and they are, again, just look at that. I mean, they're so beautiful. There is no other word for it. Again, because they're so big, you actually only get 6 in a pack. And they've put the rest in loose, so I don't know what the deal will be going forward. But look at those. Again, they're not a million miles away from these bars in terms of size. And yeah, so you can sort of see. I probably got a little bit carried away. There's quite a lot left. But you've got some really good stuff here. Really impressive quality. Sorry about my Dwarven Forge. I'm painting that at the moment as well. Really impressive quality. I got one mistake in my package. I'm sorry for going about the mistake, but the reason I say it is simply because it's another coin, and actually it makes me kind of wish I'd got the pirate ones. This is the pirate's front and back, and again, very fine detailing. So I'm one very happy camper. I'm definitely going to be looking at buying the next batch because it's just easy to spend money on that sort of thing. And yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this, and I hope if anyone's thinking about buying these coins, I just can't emphasize it enough. I know these look very shiny, but I know that you could wash them. It would be interesting to see. Sorry, I'm getting too close. It'd be interesting to see how these come out in a wash, but they are so good. Really, really good. The only thing I've just noticed is that the mountains are upside down, but whatever. They're really, really great. So, this is me signing off. Well done. Brilliantly run Kickstarter. I think you were very informative. There's a little hiccup on the delivery at the end, but I really can't fault you for that. So, well done. Thank you for running such a great Kickstarter and having such great products.